999 mode activated.
Another emergency call. On a shift, Phil and Kevin will get about 10 of these.
30-year-old female who's slipped over apparently and banged her head.
Each one treated with the same urgency.
So this fight you were in.
After reassuring the patient, they take her to hospital with a suspected broken arm.
It can range from anything from a cut finger to a cardiac arrest. It's a huge diverse of jobs. The list is endless, and as I'm saying that, the bell is ringing, we've got a job, so we'll be off now.
When you first dial 999, this is who answers. Each operator takes about 50 calls a day.
People are usually quite upset when they come through, and they can be quite cross sometimes, and so you have to be quite patient, and you have to sort of take a deep breath sometimes, because it's not personal.
They have to be ready for anything.
Survival, so that we're starting something. Emergency ambulance, tell me exactly what's happened. I know it's difficult for her, and I understand she's in a lot of pain.
In the day we spent here, there were just over 3,600 calls. Almost a quarter were deemed non-emergency. Some calls are now diverted here, another call centre where trained paramedics offer advice and other options.
And what time of day did you fall last night or yesterday?
Changing attitudes is hard.
Some are quite disgruntled and not impressed that they've been referred to another system rather than, where's my ambulance at the end of the day. We try to explain to them the way the service works now, that you don't ring up 999 and one's going to appear. Because we don't have the resources, we don't have enough ambulances from other people, especially in London.
Of course, we don't ever want to discourage somebody from calling an ambulance when they really need one. But with the level of demand that we're now seeing, we need to ensure that we can get to patients as quickly as possible when they really need us.
Like Phil and Kevin's next case.
It's painful when I breathe and I'm short of breath.
With a history of heart problems, for Derek here, speed is essential. They got here in 7 minutes, to hospital within the hour. It looks like he'll be okay.
Maybe park this outside my house. As soon as I saw it, I felt a lot better.
If we're dealing with somebody who's not suffering with anything immediately life-threatening, that can be quite frustrating. We know that other people out there are suffering from chest pains or strokes or allergic reactions or having, being stabbed or shot, that we can't deal with until we've dealt with the patient that we're with.
Everyone I've met today seems to share a common frustration, abuse of the service. Sometimes it is on purpose, but mostly just because when things go wrong, people don't know any different than to straight away call an ambulance. Now, budgets are only going to get tighter, so it's going to be crucial to get across that message that there are other options out there to make sure those who most need the service continue to get it. Mark Ashdown, BBC London News, with the London Ambulance Service.